Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Kurt, aka Vitruvian Gamer, and I'm here with a new not a new playthrough, I'm sorry about that, maybe in the future, but first an unboxing of a new game by Fantasy Flight. This time designed by Cory Konieczka with Tony Fanchi. Cory Konieczka, a famous designer, especially for Fantasy Flight as well. Yeah, they got my money again. They did it again. So, Star Wars Outer Rim. This is a game of bounty hunters, mercenaries and smugglers for 1 to 4 players. Set in the Star Wars universe. Oh, how much I love this spaceship. So, why did I buy this? First of all, I read a lot of reviews and they compare it a little bit with Firefly the board game, which is one of Elise's favorites, but I think takes a little bit too long to play, and it has a big... the board is a little bit too big for 2 players, so you don't get too much interaction, or sometimes not a lot of stuff to do. You're just flying to another place at the other side of the board at moments. This, I hope, does the job better. We'll see. First of all, let's see what's on the back of the box. So, everything you heard is true. A quote of Lando Calrissian. So, you and your friends take the roles of bounty hunters, smugglers and mercenaries and set out to make your mark on the galaxy. You'll travel the Outer Rim in your personal ship, hire legendary Star Wars characters to join the crew, and try to become the most famous or infamous outlaw in the galaxy. And you can already see a little bit of what is going to be in the box. It has a lot of content. It is a game for 1 to 4 players. Box has still 2 to 3 hours, so it's not a short game. We'll see. And it's for ages 14 and up. So, without further ado, let's turn this box around again. And let's see if, again, this time we get a typical Fantasy Flight box. Insert stuff. Alright, Outer Rim. So, first of all, of course, the catalog, of which I have way too much games already in my collection. Honestly. Alright, then we have, as we are used to for Fantasy Flight, a Learn to Play guide. This will learn you the basics of the game. The setup and stuff like that, how to win the game, the actions that you can take, combat, jobs, bounties, crew, and the single player variant apparently, and always pretty cool at the back, a quick reference how the combat works, how the skill tests work, and so on and so on. Always a good thing to have, but it wouldn't be a Fantasy Flight game if they hadn't a second rulebook, the rules reference guide, which is alphabetically ordered with the other things that you can encounter during the game, and you can just look up the rules for it. For example, if you are going to do mods, you go to the MNC mods, and the rules about it, pretty cool. It has an index on the back, so that's how they do it. I like it. Sometimes I think you have to reference for the Learn to Play guide as well. Sometimes it's easier to find things here than here, but it works, their system works, and I'm happy with it. Alright, we have some punch boards, so I will take my knife to open that, and it, as you can see, it has again the proof of purchase token on it. There we go. So there we are. Oh, take everything off there. Alright, so what do we have here? We have a bunch of these tokens here. So I guess damage or something? A lot of it, so that's something. And all these pieces here, these will, if you put together, it's like a puzzle. As you can see, it has kind of a puzzle pieces. And let me take out another one. There we go. So this will be made as a puzzle, and this will form the space area, and it goes around in a... Let me see if I can show it in the Learn How to Play guide. This will form the play area like this, in this half circle shape. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm not sure if it's randomized or it has a certain structure that you always have to use. I guess it might be randomized, so that's pretty cool. Changes the game. And as you can see, there are more of these. Also, characters that you can encounter, I guess, like Greedo, Leia, of course. Looking for the most famous ones here, Chewbacca, but also Black Sun agents, Lobot, Dr. Evazan, I'm sorry, and yeah, so that's a bunch of cardboard stuff here. Money, I guess, or credits. It probably will be credits. Some other tokens here, more space stuff, and there we have characters that are of course well known to most of you. There we go. Those, I think those are the characters that you can play, the bounty hunters that you can play. Some ship tokens here, pretty neat, as you can see. And I'm not sure why they have this shape. They might have a reason, but I have to read the rulebook, of course. Nice, very nice. All right, so that's all the punch board stuff. It has, of course, an insert with a lot of space, but underneath this space, apparently, which I'm happy I saw underneath it, you will have the player boards, I think, or the ships that you can have. And again, I need my knife to open the plastic, and this is cool quality, honestly. I will show it as fast as I can. So these are the player boards, and they have places where you can put in these stuffs here. They got that idea from their other game, Fallout. So this is a place where you can put in these, which is pretty neat. I like that system. It works. It doesn't go away, so you can track these things without having to be afraid of bumping something and not remembering where you are. Place for your gear on the top, jobs or bounties. You have these pretty cool tracks here also embedded here, so I don't know exactly how they work, but that's probably pretty neat system as well. You can place something here, your ship maybe, I don't know. Again, I have to play it first, but it has these 4 boards here. I like this quite a bit. I love this system. Works perfectly in Fallout and will definitely do the job here as well. Here you have a bunch of spaceships that you can start with and I guess upgrade from the G9 Rigger to the G1A Starfighter, for example. And here we have the Valorous or the GX Short Hauler and so on. Moldy Crow, the Hawk 290 Freighter, and so on and so on. And that's pretty neat, if you're asking me. And of course, the Millennium Falcon and the modified one. So there we go. A bunch of this stuff as well. And then since I opened it, standees for the characters. Those I showed you earlier on the punch board. And then a bunch of these dice here. These will be rolled for skill checks, fighting, I guess. These are pretty neat. They have success symbols, I guess. Maybe this one might be a critical, I don't know. And this eye symbol, have no clue what they do, but it's cool to have these 8-sided dice. It's something else than these 6-sided dice, and they look pretty cool. Nice color to them. And cards, of course. What's a game without cards, right? So a bunch of items that can be bought and probably be sold as well. So these are all types of things, mods, jobs, also spaceships thingies, and these are all things that you can do, and I'm not going to spoil them. These are places where you can go and you can do something there. You can find contacts, you can go search for bounties, you can get missions. For example, here, if you have hut reputation, blah blah blah, if you have that kind of hut reputation, something else, and it might have a secret stuff. I'm not going to spoil these. I've heard that replayability is not perfect or not super high, but on the other hand, hey folks, this is Fantasy Flight. They will have expansions, won't they? Yes, they will. And I will be needing more money. More of this stuff here. Characters that you can find: Chewbacca, Dengar, Greedo. I think those are the characters that you play with. You have this, and I think also they took this again from Fallout. There are numbered cards here that you can go to, and maybe if you do something you go to another card. I believe it will be something like that. You have I guess these are overview cards, although there are a lot of them. Oh, it's the AI cards. This is for the solo game. Nice AI cards, like it. And bounties. So for your bounty hunting, of course, very important. For example, bounty on Garinden, on Boshek, and so on. Salvage, back the supplies, stolen weapons, stolen jewels, crew, jobs, and so on. So a bunch of cards in this game as well. And that's it. That's it, folks. This is Star Wars Outer Rim. What's in it? I really love these player boards. These look awesome. Love it. Good thick cardboard. But this is what makes it wonderful. More games should use this system. It works perfectly. It's just awesome. Anywho, that's for you, the content of Star Wars Outer Rim. And now I'm of course very excited to play it. I will first need to read the rulebook, and who knows, it has solo play, so who knows, it might be something that will be on this channel in the future. Until then, thank you for watching this unboxing. I hope you liked it. If you did, give the thumbs up. If you want to say something about the game, have you played it already? What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos and are not subscribed yet, push that subscribe button and maybe even the little bell so you know when I post something new. Thanks again for watching, and I see you all in the future somewhere in the Outer Rim. Bye bye.